Alright, hey guys, so today I'll be taking a very quick look at a game called Princess Evangile. This is the all ages version, which you can find on Steam. I'm just going to read the description real quick. It says, this romance visual novel explores the question of gender integration at a private school. A curious series of events leads to our hero becoming the only boy at a prestigious girls' academy, but only 99% of the girls are against integration. So some really cool things about this game is that there is an overload of content. I think I've seen people that have played for 20 to 40 hours plus. There's a variety of different paths to take. It is extremely long and extremely lengthy. So if you're into very, very long games, especially if you're into visual novels, this is definitely the game for you. And another thing, this game is fully Japanese voice acted. Every character is completely voice acted, which is amazing, except yourself. You play as a guy named Messiah, I believe, and he's the only person that's not voice acted, but it's pretty incredible for a game of this size to be entirely voice acted. Cold Weather Rendezvous. And this game is a bit pricey for a visual novel, but I think it's completely worth it compared to how much content you get and the overload of voice acting. So you play as Messiah, and you live in this apartment with your father. Sorry, Messiah-can, I've never carried anything heavier than chopsticks before. He really was hopeless. I turned on the light and there was a scrap of paper and an envelope on the table. I checked the paper first. It was my old man's handwriting, written on dollar store memo paper. I'm tired of this lifestyle. I'm going on a trip. Of course. I let out a sigh, then threw the note in the trash can. I put my hand on the chest. Compared to the sadness I experienced when my mother left, all I could feel now was relief. I glanced around the room and noticed what few belongings my dad had were now gone. My old man really had left me. In any case, he had never contributed to our living expenses. Him being gone wasn't an issue. In fact, it might make things easier. What's in this envelope? A farewell gift, huh? But I don't think he's got any money. But if he did, he wouldn't give it to me. There were 2 sheets of paper inside the envelope. As I expected, it wasn't a farewell gift at all. There was something written on them. I wondered what he'd kept separate. I wonder why he'd kept this separate from the memo, though. By the way, regarding the money we owe, I'm pretty sure those debts are all yours. I'm taking this opportunity to have them transferred to your name. Huh? The documents in this envelope are my contract with the goons. I took your thumbprint while you were sleeping. You slept so soundly. Your job must really tire you out. Try not to work yourself too hard. You need to take better care of yourself, your father. Next thing I knew, I had crumpled the paper in my hand. I looked down at my thumb, so that's where the red stain had come from. That old bastard! 1 year ago, we left the town I had lived in all my life. Our family life had been falling apart for as long as I can remember, all because my father was a deadbeat. Alright, so basically, as you can tell, the father has left you with a ton of debt, and your mother's split with him, and now your father's leaving, and now the goons are coming, and they're coming after you, and basically what happens is you go in the closet, and then you escape out of a like an air vent or something like that. But I'm just going to keep skipping ahead now. I'm not going to be playing through the entire game, otherwise that would take forever. And now we're basically homeless on the street, and we find this girl, and we decide to help her. And that's about all I know for the story so far. That's about as far as I've gotten. So I'm just going to skip ahead, and I'm just going to give you guys a general sense of what to expect. This is, of course, the first chapter. I believe there's 20 or maybe even 21 chapters total, which is absolutely incredible. And these chapters are very, very lengthy. I'm guessing that each chapter takes, I don't know, about half an hour to an hour to complete, maybe even longer. So there's plenty of content and lots of fun to be had. So the goons come, and the girl slaps one of the goons and is like defending you, and then they get mad at her, and then you come back and you get punched in the face, blah blah blah. But I should probably pause here, just so you can see that this is entirely voice acted. Let me just go back to the girl. I'm pretty sure you found a lottery ticket and won a bunch of money, but I think the cat stole the lottery ticket. I just wanted you to hear that the voice actors are actually really good. There's lots of sound effects as well, and some really good music.
Masaya-sanの未来を台無しにしてしまって、どうお詫びしたらいいのか。
I have destroyed your entire future. I don't know how to make it up to you. It's not your fault. It's because I got so angry. I should have just let it go. But then when I saw he was trying to hurt you, it just made me lose my temper, and so...
顔は大丈夫?
And how's your face? That's fine. But she produced a handkerchief from her handbag and pressed it to my nose.
血の跡があるわ。
I'm still bleeding a little. Alright, let's just skip forward. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this girl invites you to the all-girls school. Well, that's the end of the first chapter. There is a cutscene playing, but unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to record it. My recording software can't seem to pick up this video for whatever reason. But it's like a fully animated intro to like an anime. It looks really nice, and it's pretty fantastic. But let me just skip ahead. That's the end of chapter 0.
第1話番宣へようこそ
Vince, I don't know how to pronounce that. Today, the 4th. Can't sleep, was right awake. Okay, so let's just keep skipping ahead. I suppose I should tell you the purpose of all this.
私が夜な夜な外を徘徊していた理由
The reason I wander night after
こ
night
れはという男子を見つけるためだったの
is because I've been searching for the right type of man. The right type of man? A man like you, Masaya-san.
ただそんな男子どこでどうやって見つければ
I
いい
had
か
no idea how I
分
should
か
go
った
about
ものでは
finding
ないで
such
し
a
ょ
man.
それであてもなく歩き回ってい
So
た
I
んだけ
simply
ど
walked aimlessly,
そ
as
ん
you
な
might
の
suppose, it
効
was
率
very
が悪いに
inefficient.
決まっているわよね
But it seems like the entire game is voice acted. It's actually kind of incredible that
校門が見えてきたわ
this much of the game is voice acted. You can see the school gate from here. Ah, finally. Alright, so we're going to the school. Raisan walked around to the front of me and held out her right
今
hand.
夜はあなたと出会えて本当
I'm
によか
so
った
glad that I met you tonight. It wasn't just a place. Right now, right in front of me, there was a person who wanted me to be here. I gritted my teeth to keep from trembling with joy and reached out to take her
番
hand.
宣へようこそ
Welcome to Vincennes. Alright, let's keep skipping forward. Oh, here's a new character.
言葉は悪いですが男子のサンプルとしてマサヤ君は入学しました
Forgive me to saying this, but you joined the school as a representative of a young man, Masaya-kun.
初日から失態を
If you
演
make
じ
a
ていて
poor
は
impression, it'll be harder
評
for
価
you
を
to
上向
integrate
かせて
yourself
いくの
later.
もなかなか
Alright, looks like I joined this academy for girls. Here's another girl.
どういうことでしょう
Who is he?
私がスカウト活動に励んでいたのは律子も知っているんじゃなくて
You know I've been scouting for someone, don't you?
本当に
You
見つけ
really
て
did
きたの
find
ですか
someone then?
ええ
Yes, and he's a man of the
しかも
finest character.
おそ
Oh, haha, you're making me blush. I decided to say something to reduce the tension, but that just made it worse.
理事会の決定は事実上頓挫したものとばかり思っていました
I was under the impression that the board of directors was deadlocked. Mother, the headmistress, closed discussion on the admittance of boys.
そうね
True, but I
で
volunteered
も
to be a
私は
mission
特命
ambassador.
大使に立候
And
補し
part
た
of my authority as
私
mission
がそ
ambassador
れが
means
特命
that
大使の
any
権
man I
限です
found
も
would
の
be admitted unconditionally. Alright. So I'm basically the first boy in this all-girls school. And that's essentially what the game is about. And we're probably going to be meeting all sorts of different girls in this school. I think the chairwoman is giving me like a little tour. First period, second period, third period, fourth period, lunch break. Oh, here's some more girls. I should probably pause when we see a new character. So she has become like my best friend now. Tim produced a microphone, a recorder, and a camera out of nowhere. Then she turned on the camera towards me. Wow. Camera just loves you. Smile, smile. What? You're making him uncomfortable. Nice and handsome, right? Let's keep moving forward. So I guess she's doing like a news report. She's like a news reporter for the school paper. After school. And you may be wondering like why I haven't played more of this game. Basically I just wanted to show you like an initial impression of what to expect. I'm not going to be playing it through this entire game. It's far too long. I'm not extremely interested in visual novels like this, but I thought I might as well give it a shot. There's various options. Some more girls. Okay, so that was the end of chapter 1. As you can tell, these chapters are very, very lengthy, and there is plenty of content to be had. So I'm just gonna keep on skipping ahead, just to show you guys a little bit more. Probably, oh wait, what's going on here? Is that like a little rat? The pet was cute, but she was spectacularly beautiful too. Panther bell. What a smart creature. Plus it really did look good. It occurred to me that I hadn't eaten anything since I started walk. My stomach suddenly let out a growl as I watched. Ah. I hear you. You'd like a country roll tomorrow? Thankfully, the girl didn't seem to have heard it. This time I ducked my head down and prepared to take my leave. Snap. Ah, a severed head? No! She seemed genuinely terrified, so I called out immediately to correct her. I even stood up. Oh crap. Cold sweat poured down my sides. The girl looked at me blankly. I cast a subtle glance at my lower half. Oh, thank goodness. Even though I had stood up, my lower half was still barely covered. This is not supposed to cause any harm. She might not think that if she saw my lower half, though. I know that. Huh? Introduce yourself at the opening ceremony, after all. Alright. Haha, that's right. Pleasure to meet you. Blah, blah, blah. What happened? Did his pants fall down? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, let's keep going. Meeting all these girls. That little pet on her shoulder is pretty cute. Panther bell. Alright, so here's the second day. Lunch break, 5th period, 6th period after school. So many girls, so many girls. Girls everywhere. This game has some really good music. Did I just get slapped? Alright, the next day. Going through these days pretty quickly with the skip mode activated. Man, I wonder how long it would take me just to get to this point. It would probably take me like 3 hours. Or longer. The headmistress. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the game just keeps on going like this for the majority of the game. You're just going through a variety of different like awkward situations with girls at this new academy. And why is she in her little robe? Course anxiety though is what the Chino-san has treated the tourists. Ah, you mean the final course tourist thing? Yes. What does that mean exactly? I've been wondering about that. Question the two exchanges serious glance. That's right.
これっていう意味があるわけでもないんだけど、万世のは前期課程からの一貫教育という話は、生徒の大部分は前期課程から入学するわ。たまに中期課程から入る子もいるけれど、後期となるとめったにいない。だから浮いてしまうのよ。
Alright, well I'll just keep skipping. There actually is a uncensored version of this game. I should probably mention that, but you can't buy that version on Steam. You have to go elsewhere. I'll put a link to where you can buy this game if you're looking for the uncensored version. But it's quite expensive, and most people probably won't be getting that version. But you can get the physical version, which comes with the uncensored version as well, which is pretty nice, I guess. This is probably the longest visual novel I've ever really experienced. It's honestly pretty astonishing that a game can be this long. There's the goons again. More problems with the goons. This game honestly reminds me of watching anime. Like, this is what anime is like, or at least the like the school type of anime with a bunch of girls and just getting in crazy, kind of funny situations. Let's see if it's still voice acted. Yep. The whole game is voice acted. It's incredible. It's insane. The amount of voice acting is absolutely ridiculous. And it's good voice acting too. You can tell that it's good. Even though I don't speak Japanese, you can tell that the voice acting is pretty good. The end. May Festival. So we're on like chapter 4 or 5. And it looks like now we're going on the beach. Alright. I think I'm going to end this video here. Let me just go back to the title screen. So, yeah, just a little initial impression of what to expect with Princess Evangile. I heard this game has a fantastic story, great writing, phenomenal Japanese voice acted characters, and the game has an overload of content. As I said, if I scroll through the Steam reviews on the front page, there are some people who have 40 hours. Let's see if there's any more than that. one person has 80 hours. It's ridiculous. One person has 241 hours. I think that's kind of inflated, or maybe it's just someone who is absolutely in love with this game. But yeah, it's a great read. It's a great story. I would recommend this to anyone who is a fan of anime and visual novels. This would be great for you. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a nice day.